Okay, enough time has passed. And our virtual machine has finally installed. And I'm probably just going to, I'm just going to whiz through this. Restarting in just a moment. Actually, I have no clue how long it's been done. But it's been going off of 24x DVD ROM, so I'd expect it to be pretty fast. I don't know how fast my optical drive goes, but it's probably faster than... Shoot. Control delete. Whoops. Shoot. Wrong one. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. The drive has been... The CD has been taken out. My 320 drive is currently hooked up right now. I bet you Vegas has completed the render. Okay, I should probably, like, go to YouTube and upload the video. Jeez, this is taking a while, but it's probably because I've only got 1 gig of RAM. Yeah, that's probably my downfall. So let's wait. I don't think it should take that long. This video is probably going to take a year to upload. Okay, just a moment. 'Cause you need a moment for just about anything and everything. This is something that I need to work on. Yeah, my SSD. Yeah, it's... In terms of space, it's seen better days. 20 gigabytes free. And apparently Hearthstone is now playable. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do... I'm probably going to... Your Microsoft account opens a world of benefits. Sign in for your personalized experience. You know what? I'll do it. Next, and I'm probably going to censor out my email and my password. But at least I can skip setting up the username, password, and stuff. Hey, it'll also sync with my laptop, and I'm sort of reluctant to put my desktop on it for more than one reason. Now I am going to have to test to see if it'll work with 640 megabytes of RAM. Now I'll do it on the virtual machine first, just to make sure that this isn't a flunk. If this was a flunk, I'll have to install Windows Vista. Yeah, after this initial reboot, I'll set it up with the 640 megabytes of RAM. Because I don't think it would work with 640 megabytes of RAM. Just saying. So I would stick with Windows XP or Windows... Use Windows Hello instead of your password. The password can be easily stolen. Windows Hello provides you with a combination of 2 factors, your device plus biometrics or a PIN, instead of a password to sign into your device, apps, and services. Yeah, I'll skip that. Probably rather set that up on my laptop. If you guys, next video that you guys see, and this is actually probably going to be multi-parted. Next video you see in relation with this the computer. Cortana, not now. Trying to put as little junk on this as possible. How much hard drive space is this used? Let's go and check. Hi. Hi. Okay. We're happy you're here. Documents. Virtual machines. Windows 10. Okay, let's see. It is used. Oh, great. This is helpful. Love it whenever it splits it up like that. Getting things ready. Please don't turn off your PC. Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. Wasn't really planning on it. This is always the tedious step. And it looks like as if VMware is hocking up, like, my CPU. Let's see. Let's see, CPU. Oh no, it's block game. Which, yeah, for any of you who watch my Sky Factory 3 series, yeah, I made a jetpack in the time lapse. Actually, I'm not sure if the time lapse. No, the time lapse will be out by the time this video is out. But I did upgrade to energetic just because of how annoying it was with so little fuel. And what else did I do? A lot of things I've done. I'm not sure if I showed. Okay. I'm not sure if I showed it where I doubled the capacity of this or quadrupled it. Mostly so good. I actually had enough buffer to fill this up. And Windows stays up to date in a world where something or another. This is probably going to become like a, oh hi, this is now a YouTube gaming video of where we're going to be of Minecraft. I have also been AFK a lot. I don't expect anything to be in there. Okay, and how many ender pearls do I have? 4. That's... Okay, your PC has an update awaiting. Yes, go ahead. This update has new Windows 10 features and the latest security updates to help protect your PC from harmful viruses, spyware, and other malicious software. And we've incorporated customer feedback and requests, and there's something for everyone to enjoy. First, we'll make sure this PC has everything it needs for the update. Should probably... Yeah, problem. Sure. Okay. Memory. No, cancel. Can't. What? You're kidding me. Wait. On. Can I do this? Control close out. Yo! Just bypass that hardcore. Oh, wow. Okay. That works. Let's end that. Okay, so... Okay, first of all, I need to change the theme. Okay. Cursor. Is it pointer? I need to get it out of this, like Windows XP. Pointers, none. Or is it Windows default? Apply. Okay, there we go. I cannot stand that old cursor. Okay, so let's shut this down. And I'm probably going to have to throw Acronis 2011 at it because backwards compatibility, Windows, no, Acronis 2016 can read Acronis 2011, but Acronis 2016 does not fit on a CD drive, on a CD, so that would be a problem. Okay, so let's edit virtual machine settings. And let's default it to 640 megabytes of RAM. It's probably not going to boot. Watch it not boot. Wait, will it even touch it? Wow, it actually will boot. Or at least, it boots. What? I mean, I guess, Windows 10 has booted on 512 megabytes of RAM, so yeah, I guess. Okay, if this works, I'll be surprised. Like, not even kidding. But I don't expect it to work because it's like prone to failure. And it's at a black screen. Perfect. Oh my god, it's actually working. Censor out the password. I cannot believe this actually works. Like, this was the last thing I was thinking it. This was the last thing I was thinking would work. Okay, I've got our 60 gig drive here. Let's make sure that it properly ejects my. Okay. I don't think anything is using it. So just do that. Okay. Okay. So you should be able to notice two things here in just a minute. Okay. Come on, pop it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to have to cancel that. I'm going to have to go to. Okay, let's see if it's still compatible. I don't think that. Well, actually, my laptop has got like a 100 megahertz lesser processor, so if it's able to stand the latest update, then this can withstand it. Though I think that the fact that that the Dell has a single core and not a quad core or even a dual core for that. Yeah, that might also be a problem, but hey, who knows? Okay, so let's get out Acronis 2011. If I know where it is. Wait, did it crash, like, because of not enough RAM? No, it didn't. Dang it. I mean, I wanted it to work. Okay, let's update now, cause I'm done. Seriously, where is it? Oh, it's in the other spindle. 1 gigabyte of RAM required. Okay. How is it you set up virtual memory? You know what? Let's Google it on here, okay? Okay, let's plop. Wait, that's 2016. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 2011. Cronus 2016. Cronus 2010. That works. I thought it was a Cronus 2011 copy, but hey, what do I know? Okay. Yeah, that's most likely a lie. The only thing people use Edge or Internet Explorer for nowadays is to... Okay, this is going to be annoying. Okay, I'm just going to... As much as I shouldn't do this, I'm going to install VMware tools. The reason why I say I shouldn't do it is because it's going to be cloned over onto a physical PC. This is sluggishly slow, like unusable slow. Okay. D setup.exe. I think that's what it was. Maybe I can drag it in right now. I'm dragging it over here just because I think there's personal stuff. No, actually, I'm pretty positive there's personal stuff. Okay, this PC. Okay. Setup, and it cannot be 64 because this is 32. Yes, okay. Now, one thing I am going to install is something that can't be shown, but... Okay, I'm going to install this, which is TeamViewer, just because I want to be able to remote into it and not have to have a display hooked up to it. This is annoyingly slow. No. Okay. I cannot deal with how slow this is. Okay. Okay, preparing VMware tools for installation. Actually, let's get my Netgear drivers in. Okay. Actually, okay. Let's do some Googling, okay? How to set up a paging file. Windows 10. Because for the next video, not in this multi-part series, I would like to speed through this. Actually, let's typical install it. Okay, so it says system properties advanced. I bet you it's not going to clone it over, okay. So do advanced, performance, advanced. In fact, because of, okay, total paging file size for all drives. Okay. Do not. I want that to have no paging file. I want that to be, 1024. Numpad doesn't want to work. 1024. 8190. No, it's 16384. So I'm giving it. Okay, and also for prettiness, actually for performance, I'm just like nuking that all out. As crappy as it looks, it doesn't even feel better. Restart later. Actually, let's. It doesn't even feel faster. Probably in game performance it's faster, but it doesn't feel faster. Okay, so now we're just gonna have to play the patience game and wait for this to go through. So like, let's be patient. Actually, there you go. And also another thing we're going to have to install. Actually, I can probably should I 9-night it? I'm probably going to end up 9-nighting. And my Fitbit wants me to walk, but guess what? Who said that they could choose whenever I did whenever I had to work out? Okay, let's 9-night. Let's see if it still works with IDE. Because I'll be surprised if it does. I think it's got to support it. Let's see if I can change the... Let's see if I can change the resolution. 1280 by 7 to 1280 by 720. Because this is obnoxious that some things are being cut off. Let's do that. Okay, 9-9. I'm only going to install like certain things. I don't know what that was that just failed, but video driver. Was that the thing that backfired? Okay. Okay, something just happened. That didn't sound good. Trust me, what you're seeing right now is what I'm seeing. Okay, apparently there's nothing set up with that, so let's do it the manual way. If you know it would work. Okay, what drivers am I going to have to install? GeForce FX 5200. Actually, let's see if, like, on board everything works. God, this is painful. You have no clue how annoying this is. Oh, boo-hoo. I'll put in my product key off camera. Actually, while I could do that, but I don't feel like it. Just it'd be nice if you loaded. Good. Okay. Let's see what resolutions you can go up to. You can go up to 3840 by 2160, which I believe that's 4K. like under 4K. True 4K is like 4096 by something. Yeah, keep changes. Okay, so now you can see everything, which is nice and handy. Okay. Should I just leave? The only thing I really should install is like... Yeah, the only thing I should really install is like TeamViewer. So that way I can remote into it. Wait, can I drag and drop? Will I be able to drag and drop here in just a second? Yes, restart. I'll force it to restart if I have to. You know what? I'm probably am going to force restart it. Yeah, restarting. Good. Gucci. Good. I'm going to get to putting TeamViewer on a flash drive. Which, as you can hear, it's an oddly satisfying sound. Okay. So let's go to downloads. Copy that. Did it get forwarded to the virtual machine? Of course it did. Everything gets forwarded to the virtual machine because everything should be connected to the virtual machine because everything is this and that and that and that. Okay, so softwares, paste. Okay. VM. Of course, Maxtor One Touch automatically connects. Actually, Maxtor One Touch should be connected. Connect. Movable devices. Does my passport really need to be connected? Like, really? Let's do removable devices, and let's actually stick in the... Okay. Wait, it just, like... Yeah, we're going straight into the Acronis loader. Wait, was that... Okay, this is, like, high sensitivity land. Can I turn it down? This actually feels the most usable version. On up and down, it's got, like, normal sensitivity, but left and right. Okay, let's... You know, just so we can have everything installed on this, like, ready to go. Like, I want everything to be ready to go and deploy into that computer. And I probably also need to resize the partition as well. But who knows, maybe Acronis will be automatic about it. And yes, you're seeing what I'm seeing. A black screen with a cursor. Now you're seeing a black screen with please wait to in cyan. Invite text in white circling. I don't know. Look, it's been a long day, okay? And the day is like off by a lot. I'm going to have to do a lot of censoring, even though the password, like, it's covered up by dots. I'm still going to censor it out because you guys can guess it. Even though you can probably... Now you can hear me type. So, I mean, I'd have to cut out my audio as well. So, this has been a fun project. It's taken like hours of I've got hours of footage. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Since I had two drives, jumper settings are saying we're interfering with each other. Because one didn't have it. Because one didn't have a jumper. I can take a look into that, but I don't know what that problem was. Okay. So, does this feel faster? Not really. Like, if I were to be honest, this does not feel fast. Okay, let's try dragging and dropping in TeamViewer. I've actually got everything that I will need, so let's connect that to the virtual machine. It's noon right now. I've been working on this for like all day. Let's at least adjust the dates. This has been a long day. Though I will complete it today. Actually, if it's off by 2 hours, it's minor. Okay, let's do softwares. Okay, and I probably need to run like all of these, but I'm going to run the TeamViewer one first. Like I said, so I can remote into it. I don't know why Origin wanted some. I should probably get my Netgear. Let me go do that real quick. Okay, did that work? This PC, actually it's not going to show up in this PC. Okay, TeamViewer setup. Okay, installation to access this computer remotely. Actually, I'll do that. Except finish. Okay, now let's see if I need to forward it to the virtual machine, which I probably do. Removable devices. It just forwards everything to the virtual machine. Like, I'm not that mad, but it's kind of like annoying. I guess I could tell that from the corner. Do you realize how infuriating this is? Okay, so yeah, let's just see that while we do. Okay, maybe this will. The cursor seems fine. Like, it's the loading that takes 1.5 years. Probably need to upgrade it to TeamViewer 12. in order for me to be able to remote into it. How much system resources is being used? Let's see, okay, so this is using mostly memory, but open resource monitor. Yes, I've had it on for 3 days. There's no problem with that. Okay, let's see, VMware. You know what, CPU? Yeah, you can see my CPU is like taking hits. Okay. So we're going to have to we're going to have to install the latest update. Okay. I agree. I read it all clearly. So this will be a fun multi-part series. Okay, so now basically I have it set up so nothing can go wrong, because I've got, all I have to do is stick the Netgear thing into the computer and I have basically remote access to it. And I do realize that I should be using Linux, but like Windows is by far more user friendly. I'm also going to have to censor out the your ID, your password, even though your password changes every time you sign in. Because we're TeamViewer and we're going to change it all the time. So a lot of stuff is going to have to be censored out. Computers. I'm not, okay, not computers, but more of like a sense that you've got to sign into anything and everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to check my email, so guys, don't look. Okay. And that's the wrong email. I've got a personal email and a business email. The business email is probably the one that you can see. In fact, yeah, I can confirm that. Because that is my virtual machine. Okay, you can download TeamViewer now. Because TeamViewer is the best remote tool. Oh my god, you are dumb. You are absolutely dumb. I am verifying you right now. Not sure how much I can show on screen, but I am verifying you right now. Like, okay. I am indeed verifying you right now. I'm going to show as little as I can. Look, login.timeviewer.something. Maybe it's going to go like, oh yeah, we're chill now. Yes, add device. This is so dumb. Okay. Assign device to account. Actually, just start TeamViewer with Windows, because... Okay. So now we can sign in, right? Right? Oh my god, TeamViewer. You have to be a pain in the bahooties. Oh, wait, I think that's the fact... Oh, it's because TeamViewer wants to update. Okay. So I'm going to let this install, and then I'll be back once all this stuff is installed. Okay. Please work. Just plebs. I should probably be using 9i, but I don't think it's got 32-bit support. Why? 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 What? Could you go any slower? Seriously. Okay, let's try drag and drop one more time. Because if it doesn't work one time, do it again. Let's drag our Windows to Mac. Okay, maybe. Okay, in its defense, maybe I need to open its location. I'm probably going to make this a NAS box as well. By throwing the 320 drive in there. Either that or I'm going to like throw a 1 terabyte hard drive in there. Okay, guys, don't look at my password for my network. In fact, I'm probably going to censor out half these things. Whatever that sound was, I think that was a good sound. But yeah, guys, remember, we're still trying to install Windows 10 on the Dell. On that one Dell. Okay. If this would load any year now, that would be magnificent. Okay, but the only thing I would have to load in would be TeamViewer, so that would work. Then I would have to use Acronis to clone it over, and I'm probably going to give up on using 640 megabytes of RAM. And who knows, maybe I'll use RAM from that Aptiva earlier you saw in this multi-part. Okay, did TeamViewer successfully install? I'm just going to end up censoring out all of my TeamViewer stuff, but I hope it did install. I don't know. Oh, I set it to cable select. Okay. I was going, why is that? Like. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up just waiting it out. And I actually hope that that drive supports cable select. Actually, taking jumpers out is so annoying. Okay, so it does support cable select. Can't really adjust jumpers on the fly, but like, why would you do that? Because I'm dumb or something like that. Okay. Again, time to censor out TeamViewer. Okay. So let's add this computer under. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to censor this out, and well, actually, I'm censoring out all of TeamViewer because, like, actually, let me define it. Okay. So now that I've got. Okay, so in theory, I've got TeamViewer set up on that. Okay, and again, I'm censoring out all of my TeamViewer stuff. I was told that you should, like, you know what, just set it. Assign. Okay, I just need to add all this junk. Unknown error. Okay, let's get a Cronus set up so that it'll try to clone it over, but first of all, let's make sure that. Let's just do myself a favor and do that. Okay. So, let's take that out and let's make sure that. Okay. Network locations, yeah, I can access my desktop. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, our drive is picked up there. If I were to use disk mgmt.msc, if it would load, you know. My gosh. You take a year. A year and an absolute half. Okay. This isn't even funny. I just want disk management. Is that so much to ask for? You know what? I'm disconnecting it from the virtual machine, connecting it to the host. Okay. Let's use disk management on here. Screw off. I betcha the Windows 10 installer just like used half the drive intentionally. Because this is a 60 gig drive and it made a 30 gig partition. Don't know why I only made half. I'll pretend like I know though. No. It's gonna take a year. I'm trying to bet that the virtual machine one is actually going to load faster. No, the PC one is going to load faster just because it's 16 gigs of RAM, i5, quad core. Okay. Yeah. This was. Oh, it's FAT32. Okay. So let's connect it. It's removable devices. Let's connect it and then restart it. Actually, I'm just going to force restart it because of how much easier it would be. Is this dumb? Just fuck off. I mean, really. I want to get lunch. Okay, whenever it clones it over, I'm going to cut that, or I'm going to time lapse it. Either one of the two both of them seem like a somewhat good idea.